Hello, pals, and welcome back to this bed we made. Thank you so much for all the love and support on the first video. So we're going to continue. We're going to continue on. Do I remember where we left off? No, not really. We are about 45% of the way through, I think. I think that's what it said. So we've still got a bit to go. Journal isn't there. Here we go. Oh yeah, we went to Bernard's office, didn't we? And we got the screwdriver. Oh yes, we're gonna go and unlock the grid thing. What was it called? Vent. We're gonna go and get the letter out of the vent. Okay. Characters, other, who we got now? Raymond. Bernard's brother. Yep. Remember about that. Clues, what we got. Room 504, 505, room 509. This was the room where the couple was staying that were being stalked. Okay, right. Oh, there's still more. There's still more. That BR list. I love that. Okay. Right. Everything is cleared. We are gonna go back up. Was it up? Yeah, we need to go up. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Oh, I was flirting with the receptionist as well, wasn't I? Up we go. Ding. Okay. This way? My little cart.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Well, we're nosying. We're being nosy. Make the bed. Let's do my job. So Bernard is the owner and Linda is the you. Linda is the like head of the cleaners or something. Had some drinks. Oh, whoops, I don't mean to do that again. Throw away. Throw away. Get rid. Not me being nosy. Clean out the trash. How's the bathroom looking? Throw away those. Oh, rose petals. Everything is looking pretty clean. There we go. Okay. I don't think there's anything. I've cleaned the made the bed, cleaned the room. Fine. Can I open the curtains? Is that something I can do? No. Okay. What was that other room I could look in? Let me put the cups down.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
Oh, I can do the towels. Oh, there already is some. I didn't realise I could do the towels, so this whole time I've could have been putting towels in the rooms. Oh, I feel bad now. Oh. Whoops. Can I... Can I put them back down? Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
Clean the bath. I've gotten easily distracted. And now I'm
What's the story behind this?
I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know. Clean. Oh, that's clean. That's clean.
All right, let's open the vent. Another fan of the Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. It feels like so long ago now.
This. Did he really just scold us for talking? The Montreal cab drivers, I swear. Oh, it's them talking on the paper. That's cool. They did really make a mess of this room, didn't they? Stole a wet floor sign. At least they made the beds.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
My beloved Leanne, much as I would love to spend Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with the lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. Yes, don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. Kind of cute. Anything in this vent? Can't open this one. There we go. Oh, there's a balloon. I missed the balloon. There. All nice and clean. No signal. Storm is still not. Oh, I missed these two. There we go. The storm is causing all kinds of issues. Right. That will do. I love how I'm just doing my job. I've just decided I'm going to do my job. 505, 506, 507. There's no 508, 509. Okay, right. I'm gonna carry these towels about because I don't think I can put them back down. Oh, I have cups? Do I have cups?
Another day?
No.
Another dirty... I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Oops. I shouldn't have picked up all the towels. It's fine. Let's get this vent open. First. Huh? Oh. There we go. We got it. Okay. So that is an M. That is a E. E. Meet me. O. N. I'm assuming, yep, 4 is I. G. H. 7. Y. Guessing that's an R. That's a C. A. Assuming that's an L. Yep. That's an L. W. I think that's a B. Yeah, will be. Sleeping. D. That's a U.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Hi, Beth.
Speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
That's my bean. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I found
another
message
secret
written in
message.
secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
No one's picking up.
You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
Okay. So we're heading over to 507. Michael is Anne's son. Anne is one of 2 guests staying in room 507, the other being her son Michael. We'll see. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then, Linda's made sure we wouldn't get it. Okay.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Off we go. Am I taking this stuff with me? Or am I just going to keep it here? I feel like I should probably throw this away. Just in case. Oh. Okay, and not throw anything away, do any cleaning. I'm not meant to be in here. At the door.
Let's get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together. Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean? I know lipstick marks are a pain to scrub off, but they're kind of charming.
Different types of lipstick.
A lovely shade of lipstick.
Yeah. They must have been having like a little natter. I think. Winds in the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like really Anne. Winds in the leaves made the winds in the leaves that day made the trees whistle. Soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day for the day. It was the day we met. Like she's writing a love note.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean?
You don't
And
need to
who's
know my
this from?
name, but you've seen me. Recognize that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you, and I'll do this.
Either a guest got a hold of our stationery, or this came from someone on the staff. Ah, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A.
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
That has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. One who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Oh my gosh, it's just like, what's it, like the spam messages? That's insane. Old
A
school
suitcase wide open on the bed?
spam.
You're almost making my snooping too easy. Locked. The key has to be around here somewhere. So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is
I've met with
wrong?
Louis and he's asked me to give you his letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. Oh dear. Empty picture frame. Oh, there's a collar.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend. Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Yeah, Anne, you were right. I missed the snow already. It's so hot now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family have never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they're missing. I wish I could build my brother's a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but it's not. But I had not had. But I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It was great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. Oh. Wonder if that's who Greta is. Cat. Michael's withdrawal from school. Oh.
So you were eager to send him. Did Marcella send this?
Hope you are well, despite of all the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, but made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me, M. Oh.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing.
I'm sorry, but Mum asked me not to tell you the name of our
promise
hotel.
It's not you.
She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mum let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I miss Mum, and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. Mum says it's impossible. Says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Mike. Aww. Oh, Michael. His little car. Beep, beep. Frosted Pops. Oh no, was it his yo-yo I threw out? I remember throwing out a yo-yo. I hope I didn't. I feel bad.
You almost look like Marcella.
Oh, did they go to school together? Another empty photo frame. Okay, let's get this box open.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Have I?
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Oh, did Marcella have one? This place is creepy.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
Oh, whoops.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Affair?
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Answer lies. I don't think they're having an affair. I think they're just friends. I don't want to say that. I think I'm going to say the answer probably lies in that chest.
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest, and I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement.
Where am I meant to
Soon
find
as I manage to leave
plaster?
my post.
Oh.
Come on, you
Oh,
know I
whoops.
wouldn't let you down.
Sorry. Where am I meant to find plaster?
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here. Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
Near the stair. Oh,
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
okay. Downstairs we go. Where is Becca's locker? None of them. Rebecca. VIP guest in room 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that is not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard is adamant we'll make his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie?
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? Where's your stash? It's urgent. Not here.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Right. Where is Bobby's locker? Not here.
One right here. It's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I? Come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Oh. Oh. Open the door. Gross. Bobby.
No candles, but this looks like the laundry. That must be the location of Rebecca's stash.
The laundry room. Okay.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Go get keys. I'll put the master key back once I've got my keys. Where are they? Where's my keys?
This is probably Beth's latest project. It's really cool how she has an eye for this kind of thing.
There you go.
Hold on to these tight.
Okay, we'll go put the master key back as well. Oh, poor Jack. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Go put the master key back first. Go, don't need that anymore. Where they were? No.
Oh, is this a movie script?
Oh. Ah, there they are.
Got a candle. Now,
Found them.
what next? Let's see if Beth is around.
Okay, gotta find Beth. This way. Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. I've warned Bernard about this issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Oh dear.
Mr. VIP is really getting to Bobby. I hope you managed to calm him down, Reb. The last thing the Clarendon needs today is a murdered guest.
Oh,
There you are.
it's Beth.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start, we need to pour the wax from the pot.
Or the wax. Oh. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Have you done this before? You're a real pro.
Now,
Time to put the key into... Let's give it a few seconds, so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
plaster in. Here we go.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think
Wait.
it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet
Give
you
it a
didn't
poke.
think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy the occasional artistic endeavor.
Like drawing.
Like drawing?
Oh, God, no. I once drew a dress that everyone mistook for a birthday hat. I never drew again after that. What about you? Haven't I seen you drawing in that journal of yours?
Yeah, I doodle a little.
Hey, you should show me one day. I'd love to see your art.
Yeah.
Okay, but promise not to laugh.
What? I never, ever do that. I know I make fun of pretty much everything, but not people's art. That's their soul. I'm sure it's beautiful.
Thanks.
Aw.
What do you like to draw anyway?
It's kind of silly, but I've started working on this little comic in which I imagine my life as a celebrity?
A celebrity?
Yeah. I've always found the lives of famous people so fascinating, you know? And I kind of envy them sometimes. All the drama, the excitement.
Yeah, because we're really lacking in drama and excitement today.
Well, today's the exception.
I'm sure there's something else in your life that excites you.
Well, I do like sailing.
Excuse me? You sail? On a boat?
No,
I used to.
not on a boat.
With my grandpa. But when he died, we had to sell the boat to pay off his debts.
Oh, that's too bad. I would have loved to go with you.
Ooh. Maybe we can still find a way.
Maybe it'd be possible to borrow a boat for a day. I think one of Grandpa's friends still has his.
Really? That would be great. I just love trying new things.
I'll see what I can do.
Ooh.
Hey, look. I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence.
Bernard is
He hasn't already.
downstairs. Then
Let me
he's in the
know how it goes
office.
with the key.
Governess's office.
Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
No problem.
Aww. Sweet. Then we have 2 keys. Okay. I keep stealing my lunch. I want my Tupperwares back, Susan. Quite funny. Throw it away.
I've got 2 keys.
Right.
Now, let's test them out.
Back up we go. The graphics in the game are like really good. I like how it's not too realistic, but then also not too fake, if that makes sense. Like a perfect in between. What room was it? 507? Yes.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Oh. Oh, it makes a heart.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new. Hope you like it. First one, take the first 2 from the last one. Take the last. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. I'll bring you hot soup after class.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Postman always rings twice. Will you come with me? Could barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. In secret language, all I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I can't wait for tonight. Dear Anne, I just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of the railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I can always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it's been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Aww. Wish I could. Feel like climbing on the roof. Long for your embrace and your sweet lips. Love you, M. So she was having really sweet. Been 6 months since I left Montreal. You always say, parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. Past few months I've had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family, proving more and more difficult every day. Always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's our time to go our separate ways. Made me feel like a teenager. Sorry about the cut, guys. Take a phone call. Sorry. That's the joys of doing this when I'm not streaming. But I can pause. It's great. I can pause. Okay. Right. Inspect. We look for all the letters. Put them back.
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
This one. Both 5-letter words are the key. In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy a new one. What?
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
Okay, we're calling Beth. We'll call Beth. Beth can help.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey,
Hey,
Beth.
Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Hell yeah.
I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Like my favorite bar?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the white cat.
The white cat.
Oh, okay.
I think I get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it?
So
Is
her
there anything else?
favorite cat was the black cat.
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
Hey, just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did. But
Not sure.
that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her to look for a name and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Huh.
Okay.
You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so it's the cat,
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could be.
and
of
then
some
I
help.
need to
Call me
find
after you open that
name.
case.
You know I will.
The first name and the second name start with the same letter. Okay.
A cat named Greta. G.R.
Okay. So GR.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Alliterative name. Take you back. So maybe it's something to do with the her past. Nothing in that. Mr. Miller. No. Doris Day.
Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
Okay, so we have GR. GR? GRIS. Greta Doris. GRIS. Briss?
So GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Great? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509? It's worth a try.
Okay. Where did I get that key from? It was here, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, we'll put that back. 509. Oh, I've gone the wrong way.
Agree. Let's see if that will unlock the case in 509.
Yeah. An A. GRIS. Yay! Did it. We're in. We made it in. It's a typewriter.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, I know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title. And they were roommates. And they were roommates! I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognised our story? We may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theatre, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It's almost been 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words, then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years I was heartbroken, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings and of our attraction and made many wrong decisions, but this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really love me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Très sincèrement.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a great time of distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days where it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. Answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you were able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? In secret, I still do.
I I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet. I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain caused by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended in a more positive note. Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. Why is my nose so itchy? Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles or someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. Yes, I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know who you are, Bridget Boswell? To recognise you on the street, to recognise you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
I left the house, I left Louis, I couldn't take it anymore, I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come to see me in Montreal? I need you by my side right now. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname. I've registered on.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication. Finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get into contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I had always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other. I had never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. Hope to hear back from him soon. So this is the guy. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I discovered Bridget was a pseudonym. So tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you, Paul. So the stalker guy, because Lindsay was the one he was sending the letters to that were getting bounced back.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Thank you for answering my letter. I realise how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I barely can pay the rent. Guess I'll have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it was a foolish dream. What else could I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street, like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. All.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
I've received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. You'll never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could love me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere, even during the war, amidst the death and chaos. You would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. I have to admit your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain. I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you, Paul. Oh. Interesting. Okay.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Yep.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean,
We could
that's
open it.
kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
Fair.
So?
It's 3 train tickets. And, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
How does he fit into all of this?
This is what's confusing. He was a fan.
Turns out he's a big fan of Marcella.
Is she a celebrity or something?
More or less. She writes pulp fiction under a pseudonym. I think her books gave Paul a chance to get out of his own head while he was staying in a psychiatric hospital.
Huh, I see. He's still kind of a creep, though. Couldn't he have stuck to fan mail? Stalking her like that? That's going too far. And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
Yeah, that's
I
creepy.
guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
Who are you behind closed doors?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers.
That's me.
Maybe ones
She's
I
talking
didn't
about
know
me.
I had.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh,
Together.
Sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
This is so cute.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Okay.
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh shit. Who's this? Don't bloody go towards it. Go freaking call Beth. Go call Beth. Go call Beth. Don't touch it.
Mr. Cruz?
No, don't. Dead. He's definitely dead.
Mr. Cruz. Oh god. Oh god. What happened?
We'll never know.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
Lord Dr. Cruz. So if he dies, Marcella gets 10 grand.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behaviour. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behaviour. As I am sure you'll understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy and our staff prides itself on discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Well, he's definitely dead.
Please let there be someone around who can help. I have to get the power back on.
The power.
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
Oh my fucking god, my heart is racing right now. Ugh, just get in the fucking closet. Oh, okay.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
You're joking.
Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box? Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box.
Well, where the hell am I getting an ice pick from?
Think, Sophie, think. What can... I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
I don't want to leave this room.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier. Maybe an ice pick could pry open the fuse box.
That, oh, it's a roller. Okay. So I've just got to keep looking for something. There's nothing in there. I can't use that. My god, my arms are like covered in goosebumps right now. I'm just gonna nosy in here. Don't mind me. Can I get rid of these towels? Not me trying to do my job still. I just want to get rid of these towels, please. Oh.
can wait. There are more pressing matters right now, Sophie.
The game calling me out like that. Come on, pay attention. Ugh.
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
Seriously gonna make me walk down here? Okay, I got this. I got this. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I found the ice pick.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box. I have to get the power back on.
Oh. A, B.
A, B, and Beaumont.
Did Anne kill him? Surely not, but there's a camera. Kinda don't want to walk in the blood, but...
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Montreal's much bigger than I expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated big word, this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I brought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers are much common in the downtown area. Lobby is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy today, getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realised today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash. I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past few weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight. Today,
Paul just
Ooh.
needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started to have a panic attack. I tried to take a cab, but that's when I realised I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pour my victory medals instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. Despite boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I found the courage to join their conversation. Aww. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest of other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out, right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Question, who's sneaking out their room every night? The question has been driving me crazy ever since the first night at the hotel. So tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time to let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So, Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I woke around 9:30 a.m. and realised I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest of 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. Been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella's joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learnt her name is Anne, had just said that she might have an idea of how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I come out. Maybe I should. Oh.
Oh, So Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
I'm sorry to hear you're in a dire situation. I've been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue. I'd like to use that money to hire you. I'm tired of getting romance novels and thinking of branching into crime fiction. Sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but I consider if you were able to track me down, I believe you'd make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses. You would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished.
Paul really got into his role.
Really inspired me so far. I've already tons of ideas. The trench coats you brought were a nice touch. Also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 to 3 weeks.
He followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I did not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry you're taking your role a bit too seriously. You're not a real detective. You have to let go. Okay. So he wasn't meant to come here. Marcella hired him.
The fuse box. Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie. It's not far.
So Marcella hired him to follow her around like a private detective. But then Paul took it a step too far. When Marcella was only coming here to meet with Anne.
It's too big. That worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back. Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
Check fuse box plan for required amperage of
I know
each
we'll have to
socket.
make do.
Remove all blown fuses from socket. Screw the new fuse into the socket. Make sure the amperage is correct. Okay. So this is a 15 amp.
How did this end up here?
Oh. Safe combination. Well, it would be great to know which one was which, wouldn't it?
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Right, where are the fuses?
Getting the fuse box open was half the battle. Now I need to take a look inside and fix what needs fixing.
Yes, but I need fuses.
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Where are the bloody fuses then? Oh, here.
Yes, this is what I need. Can't call Eugene for help, but he did leave some instructions inside the fuse box. That's the next best thing.
How do I know?
Getting the fuse box open was half the battle. Now I need to take a look inside and fix what needs fixing.
But how do I know which fuse is which? Should have probably paid attention to which ones went where, shouldn't I?
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses.
Oh.
I probably need new fuses.
On. Oh, this is easy. Wait, what am I doing? I'm so silly. That's a 21. So this has got to be a 21. That's a 15. That's a 15. So that's an A. And then 30 is G. I had it right the first time. I just guessed that. Oops. Did I do it? I did. Oh, okay.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
Why don't I just call the police from up here? Why am I going to the lobby?
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back. I have to contact the police.
Nope, we're just going.
Should be able to call from the front desk. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's been a murder. There's been a murder. I don't know why she just didn't call Beth. Beth, fucking hell, help. Okay,
Phone. I need a phone.
you need a phone. Where's Beth gone?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby.
Hotel.
But the body.
Yes, just say what
it's
hotel you're in.
upstairs.
Come on.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their
Why
way.
don't you just say the name of the hotel? I'm at the hotel. Oh my god, you're in the hotel with the murderer. Now what? Hide under the desk? Is that what I meant to do? Like, just chill?
No, I just have to wait for the police. So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
Probably not.
It's okay, Sophie. The police will be here soon. They'll take care of everything.
Where's Beth?
Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
Oh.
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
Heard reports following guest from 505 and his strange behaviour, following people around, spying on Gas. All aware we have a very prestigious guest in... Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Also, note that from now out, if you can pay, you can stay policy no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a route.
No, I just have to wait for the police.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. Who the fuck is that? Who's that? Please say it's Beth. Oh, thank God.
Oh, hey you.
Oh, Jesus.
Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark.
There's been a murder.
Sophie?
There's been a murder, Beth.
You're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
you don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint. Have you called the police?
Yep, done that.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
Oh. I want to say no. I think it was Paul. But I'm not sure. I don't think Anne and Marcella will be able to do this. But I have a feeling that maybe Paul got involved somehow.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
The cops will want to talk to you. Know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
I understand.
I think I know what you mean. It's easier to put the blame on people who are different from you, even if you're wrong.
I'm glad you can see that. It makes the world a little safer to have people like you in it.
Aww.
You know, I was barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
What? Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah, that's how I knew the answer to the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder.
Kiss, kiss,
but
kiss, kiss.
I'd really like for us to be
Yeah!
just friends, Sophie.
Yeah!
I'd like that too.
That's... that's great.
Lesbians!
The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy!
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
Head was stuck.
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up.
That's fine.
So,
It's fine.
What did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Nope.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me.
Sorry.
Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
I...
Fucked it up, that's what I did.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
It was just an assumption.
I just assumed. What with all the blood?
I'm afraid I don't believe that, Miss Roy. It's more than an assumption, isn't it?
I'm not sure I understand what you...
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings. Safes and suitcases left wide open. You haven't exactly been subtle about it, have you?
I tried my best to clean up.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
Let's start with the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh?
She's a lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with a guest from room 507,
No.
Mrs.
How do you know?
Have you ever witnessed them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No, I haven't. No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion
Shut the
can
fuck
have
up,
on a young
Maurice.
child.
No, I didn't.
You suck,
hear
Maurice.
anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about
This is why
using
we hate
violence
men,
against
Maurice.
Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Take a stand. You got this.
What are you
You got
trying to
this.
imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Yeah, Sophie. You fucking
Huh,
tell him.
And you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I worry
deviants.
about your ability to do your job, detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word, just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
Maurice is a bit of a
Now
dick,
get
isn't
the
he?
hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
Had enough of you, Maurice. Prick.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone.
Uh-oh.
That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough. The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to? It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Ugh, go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What?
Not Beth.
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right?
Sorry, it's my
I'll be
other arm.
questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
Can't work here without Beth.
Ah, Miss Roy.
Just looks like a prick, doesn't he?
Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act? Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level,
So
and it starts with the people working here.
he's blaming
It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've
where
heard,
when
you've
he
been
and
quite
the
exemplary maid
governess
lately.
have been
Clean rooms, satisfied guests,
doing
take
stuff
my
in the
job
closets
very
and shit.
seriously, sir.
Like,
as you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want me to go back there?
Yes, why not?
I found
What a
dead
prick.
body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
just leave. Just leave. Just quit. Go.
You can't fire me. Because I quit.
Sure. I fire you, you quit. It's all the same to me. Just
Get
make
out of
sure
there.
to empty your locker before the end of the month. That'll be all.
Get the fuck out of there, Sophie.
Hey,
Hey.
what a week.
Yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
Well, he was being kind of a jerk, so I quit.
You what?
I quit. I figured there was no point in staying if you were leaving.
Yeah.
I appreciate the solidarity, but you really didn't have to do that.
I
Good.
think it's for the best. Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel, so I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
I know you'll bounce back.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
Hell yeah.
Mom is annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd. Believe it or not, I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk.
I could totally see it.
Is that
I could
silly?
totally see it.
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Aww.
Me too.
So cute.
I've been thinking about Anne and
Okay, we'll do
Marcella
this
a
and
lot.
then we
Should
kiss.
I be jealous?
No, not in that way. I've been thinking about what they went through. How they had to lie and pretend. Day after day. How they had to live someone else's life for 10 years before they could finally be with each other. I don't think I could do that.
Well, I have good news for you, Bean. Times are changing. It's already started elsewhere, and it will get here eventually. One day, all the Annes and Marcellas of the world will live happily together, and no one will give a damn.
I really hope that's true.
It will be.
Aww. No, I want to kiss. Let me kiss. Arched, all three of them. Wow. Aww. What about Michael, the son? Oh, Michael. VIP only. Oh dear. Yay! They ended up together. Wow, what a game. That was such a good game. I really enjoyed that. Very, very good. Love the story, love the characters. Very, very well done, I'd say. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Pals, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this too. I will be doing, so I've planned, I'll do a video every week, a playthrough kind of thing. The next thing I'm going to be playing is... Bear with me 1 second. I mean, I could just edit this out, but no. Ooh, where is it? Where is it? What Remains of Edith Finch is the next thing I am going to be playing, so keep an eye out for that next Saturday. Thank you so much, pals, for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm so used to streaming. I'm not used to this kind of thing. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you all soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, pals. Bye!